I remember that I used to listen to sad music, and I used to listen to sad music, and I was just like, I would lie down on my bed and just be like, I'm sad, like just lying down, I'm sad, blah blah blah, and then I would take pills, but not like some pills, just like some sweets, pretending that it's pills, and then just pretend that I'm sad, blah blah blah. Life is like it's bad, and I'm like, this is sweet. Just pretending that I'm really really sad when I'm basically not, and yeah, that I used to do that. I used to cover my window to make the room dark, and I was just like, I'm sad, listen to sad music, then that was what I used to do, and when I look back, I'm just like, what the fuck I was doing, really, like, what the fuck I was doing, why I was listening to sad music. It doesn't make sense, because what happened is that when I was listening to sad music, I would feel good, but I would become more sad person just because I'm listening to sad music, Then it's just something. It's like something that is addictive. It's like you feel good, but then you have a downside that is just to become more a sad person. You think about more sad things, because you are listening to a sad music. Then sadness on your mind, like sadness it's a lot more on your mind because you're listening to sad music, then when imagine that if I'm listening to positive music, imagine the difference, if I'm listening to positive music, like sadness, basically if I'm not listening to sad music, like sadness, sad things doesn't cross my mind most times, because I'm not listening to sad music, I'm listening to positive music, and yeah, when I look back, that was just like fucking me up, it wasn't a good thing at all. That's why I recommend you, if you are listening to sad music, just stop completely. Just stop. I know that you probably are listening to XXXTentacion, all of those things, stop listening. It's just not something good, You understand, from my experience, you understand that it's really just bad, doesn't make any fucking sense. Start listening to more positive music, and then it won't cross your mind sad things more, like most times, it's really more difficult, because you're not listening to something that will remind you of that, okay? Then stop listening sad music, start listening to positive music, because yeah, positivity is the thing that you need. I'm Rafa, and I have a product called Productivity Academy, which I turn mainly entrepreneurs into hard workers, people that are super productive. Then if you're interested on that, link in the description. The reason why I was talking about positive and negative music in a video about productivity is because, we have 4 stages on productivity, 4 levels, and the first level is the beginner level, is the first stage, okay? And the first stage, for you to be able to be the guy that procrastinates a lot, like half of the time he procrastinates, sometimes he can work, like, is the beginner, he tries to work, for him to solve that, he needs to improve his mental health. Then that's why I was talking about that listening to sad music, it's going to increase, like, decrease your mental health, and you're going to have a poor mental health because of that, okay? Then that's the reason why I'm talking about, because you probably aren't understanding, okay? And the second thing that I want to habits that is going to make you that's going to improve your mental health is sunlight, okay? Then sunlight, you know what is sunlight, okay? But sunlight is something that it's going to make you feel better, I already know that it's healthy for your skin, but it's going to make you feel better. And for you to be able to improve your mental health, you need to do bad habits that is going to make you feel better, because as I said, sad music, like that's how it works. Every bad habit, you feel good and then you have a downside after that, like junk food, you feel bad after, and that's the reason. Okay, for example, video games, you feel good when you are playing video games, but you feel bad. You don't want to live the real life, you just want to play the video games, then yeah, that's why you need good habits. Okay, and getting sunlight is something it's amazing. Okay, you can just take sunlight, just get sunlight for 5 minutes every single day on your face, especially sunlight from early morning. It's going to make you feel better, and if you feel better, you are happier, and this means that you procrastinate less, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, then if you can go on a walk in the morning, for example, then you can get some sunlight. And yeah, I know that I remember all the times, when I'm getting sunlight, it just feel good. Like, it just feel, I don't know how to explain, but I feel incredible. And I feel, I think the best way you can say, you feel good. And that's the way that you improve your mental health. That is the opposite of what bad habits does to you. And that's the way that that's the way that you're gonna procrastinate less, is improving your mental health. The third habit, it's cold shower. Okay, I said that good habits work like they don't work the same as bad habits. Bad habits, you feel good, you start feeling good, and then after that, most times you don't feel good after that. That's like eating junk food. You feel good eating, but then after you kind of feel bad. You don't feel good. You feel like some pain on your belly, for example. You don't really feel good. And the cold shower is the opposite of bad habits. It's difficult. You don't feel that good. To start the cold shower, to take in the cold shower, it's kind of difficult. But what happens is that afterwards, you feel good. You feel more energized. In general, you feel good, and you feel more motivated as well. I don't know if you know, but cold shower probably not a lot compared to what I'm going to say, but like cold water can increase like dopamine levels up to 250. That is like nicotine, and other things that gives you a lot of dopamine, and perhaps not needs to be like cold exposure, an ice bath, to really be exactly that, but cold showers in general, they increase dopamine a lot. And when this happens, this means that you feel more motivated automatically. Okay, then energy, more motivated, and you feel good in general. Then just take a cold shower for 30 seconds. Decide the time that you want to do. I like to do it in the morning. I think that's the best. I think everybody would like to have energy in the morning, not at night. That's why I take a hot shower at night and not at the morning. Then yeah, take a cold shower. It's something that will make you feel good, and yeah, it's a good habit. You increase testosterone as well. Then yeah, a good habit is going to make you feel better, more energized, more motivated. This means that you're going to procrastinate less, because you're increasing your mental health. That's the way that you procrastinate less, is doing the good habits, the things that make you just feel good. It's not feeling good because it tastes good like junk food, but it really is healthy for your body, and at the same time makes you feel good. That's what we want. And for example, getting sunlight, I didn't say, but gives you energy as well. Then yeah, take a cold shower. It's something that, at least for me, I can't live without it. I think especially the reason is because in the morning you always feel like sleepy. You need to take a shower to feel like that you have energy. You go what I mean, Then yeah, I really can't live without a cold shower, and I think that it's something just makes you feel good, happier. You're going to procrastinate less. Another thing that is going to make you procrastinate less, for the people that are beginners on productivity, is exercising. Exercising It's something that when you are going to exercise, when you are going to the gym, you don't want to do it. You really you just don't want. You're like, most times, sometimes you want, but you're like, nah, bro, it's hard. Why would I do it? And then you go do it, and then you feel good. It's probably like, I think it never has been a time that I hit the workout, I went to the gym, and I don't feel good afterwards. I think like when you are going to the gym, when you are like in a position that, for example, in 10 minutes you need to go to the gym, it has a lot of probability for you to be able for you to say, I want to stop going to the gym. But after you hit the workout, after you go to the gym, you always are like, it's hard, it's rare for you to say, I don't want to go to the gym anymore. You'll say like, yes, I want to go to the gym, I feel good, blah blah blah. Then you need to ignore how you feel when you are start going to the gym. And it's something that makes you feel good, increases confidence. Because if you're building muscle, it's impossible for you to don't increase your confidence, and it gives you energy as well. A guy that exercises compared to the guy that doesn't exercise, the guy that exercise has more energy, and yeah, you feel good in general. It's just a good habit that a lot of people are not willing to do because it's hard. It's hard in the beginning, but afterwards, when you got down, it's easy. You feel good. You have some muscle. It's amazing. It's really something that just makes you happier. And as I said, something that makes you feel good, that isn't a bad habit, makes you more productive. Then that's another habit that I would suggest. A lot of people in these days, they have a lot of stress. Okay, anxiety, a lot of that. And the biggest reason why that happens is because a lot of people, they aren't present most times. They are always thinking about this and the future and the past and this embarrassing that happened 2 years ago, and then they live like that their lives, and they can't enjoy the moment, and if you are a more present person, if you increase your presence, you have less stress. You always will feel anxiety, but you decrease a lot that. Okay, then you do that by meditation. Okay, and yeah, sometimes some kinds of meditation don't do that, but the meditation that I'm bringing here, you do that. You can solve that. Okay, and for you to be able to do that, it's really just simple. Okay, you go on your timer on your phone and you set like 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes on your timer. I don't know, you sit on your bedroom, for example, here is my bedroom, not your bed. You sit in your bed, close your eyes, and then you start focusing on your breath, okay? And you always will catch yourself losing your focus, okay? When you lose your focus again, okay? This is like a push-up, Every time that you lose focus and you get focused again, that's like a push-up that's like a rep, like, when you are at the gym, you need to do 10 reps of that exercise. You got what I mean, right? Then yeah, the more that you do it, the more that you're gonna catch yourself losing focus less, And ahead of time that I was doing meditation and I stopped, and right now I'm going back, and I feel that I'm losing focus more than I was before, Then you really need to do that for you to be able to. That's how you really, if you are making progress. If you like after 2 weeks you are meditating every single day for like 10 minutes, you're gonna catch yourself just more present, focusing on your breath, not thinking about something else, That's what is going to happen. That's how you do the meditation. Meditation is just good, A lot of people in this area are just like, why are you stressed? In 2 weeks, I'm going to Mongolia. And in the news, they said that Mongolia it's dangerous and blah 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 blah. You know, and these people are just like, I'm stressed because of this and this, and I'm like, why are you, bro? Like, it doesn't make sense, you know. Just like Mongolia could be sad, not like dangerous, but that's not the problem. Like, just because the news said it's dangerous, you know. I'm stressed, you know. People live their lives like that, unfortunately, a lot of people. But yeah, meditation solves that, you know. Not 100%, you always really need, you know, stress exists for some reason, you know. You need to feel that, like, bad feelings need to exist, you know, but feeling a lot, feeling so often, it's really a problem, okay? Then meditation is going to solve that. The last habit that isn't less important, but it is gratitude journaling. Gratitude journal is like, you just write down, you know, you can say out loud, I'm grateful for this, you know, but in general, it works better when you have a paper that you write down some things that you are grateful for, or just one thing, you know, and it's going to make you feel good, you know. Imagine that you say, I'm grateful that my parents did this, something like that. You can understand that after writing that, you're gonna feel that you feel happy, you know. You feel good because you did that, you know. Oh, I'm grateful because I have a pen, you know. For example, there I have a pen, you can see it, but yeah, I'm grateful that I'm looking at my computer, that it's kind of expensive, you know, and most people like in general don't have, you know. I'm grateful for that. Then just writing down like what you're grateful for, some things, like you can say, like, you can write down like one thing that you're grateful for, like one thing that you're grateful every day, you know. And it's not really difficult to find things to be grateful, like basically everything you can be grateful for, okay? I have this plant, like it's fake, but I have this plant that I'm grateful because it makes my room like look prettier, you know, like it looks better in my room because of that plant, you know. Then yeah, just doing that, it's going to make you feel good. And you know, I need to repeat that, but more productivity, you know. You're gonna catch yourself procrastinating less, and you're gonna get on intermediate on productivity, okay? And right now, if you did all of that, you're an intermediate on productivity. And let's talk about what you need to do to become an advanced on productivity. And an intermediate is basically someone that have the ability to do the work. Not a beginner that struggles a lot, you know. If he has to work for 70 hours, he just works for 27, you know. But right now, if you need to work for 70 hours, you basically work for, I don't know, 68? You know, you are the guy that does the work. Basically, 99% of the time, you do the work, you know. You're not the guy that struggles to do work anymore. Then you're an intermediate on productivity. Shallow work. What is shallow work? Shallow work is a task that's in general easy to do, and a task that in general as well is it's not really important, okay? This is shallow work. And the problem is that you can be a guy, for example, let's say that you are an intermediate. An intermediate is a guy that does the work. Okay, you do the work, you know. But the problem is that if you do a lot of that shallow work that is not really important, you know, imagine that you just do that kind of work, you know. You can do the work, but imagine that you just do shallow work. It's just work that's not really that much important, you know. Then who cares if you do the work, if you're not doing the deep work? That's what we are going to talk about. Okay, now that you understood what is shallow work, we can talk about deep work, that we have a lot more to talk about. Okay, and deep work is completely the opposite of what shallow work is. Deep work is work that it's important and in general is hard as well. Okay, this is deep work. Okay, and you need to understand the difference between shallow work and deep work. Okay, because as I said, you can be the guy that does the work, but imagine that, I don't know, 10% is deep work and 90% is shallow work. Then this means that you're not really productive compared to the guy that doesn't work like how much hours you do, but he does more deep work that you do. You understand? Then it's not because you really do the work that you are really that much productive. That's why you're not advanced on productivity if you already have the ability to do the work. Okay, then yeah, deep work, it's really something that is important. Okay, and how do you structure your daily routine? How do you know when you should be doing deep work and basically when you should do deep work and shallow work? Okay, the first thing is that you need to start your day with deep work, not shallow work. Start with hard, and then you feel good because you're already hard things are down, and then you just do more the shallow work that is kind of easy, because you already did the deep work. That's better. It's better, than it's like the same. I can give you an example as well. Imagine that you need to do your homework. It's better do your homework first and then enjoy Netflix than do the opposite. You probably agree with me, right? Then yeah, do the deep work first and then the shallow work. Okay, and deep work, you basically it's like most people when they work on deep work, they deep work. They do that for 2, 3, 4 hours most times, and sometimes more, but in general it's like 2 from 4 hours. Okay, you basically wake up, you do your morning routine, and then you work for a couple of hours on on hard tasks, on deep work. Okay, and then you do the shallow work. Okay, and try to on that section of deep work to be really, really focused. Okay, and because it's deep work, for example, shallow work, if you're a bit distracted, no problem, but when it's really deep work, you should be as much focus as you possibly can. Okay, then for these 2, 3, 4 hours, you need really be focused. And after that, if you're catching yourself losing focus more when you're doing shallow work, no problem, because you already did the hard part. Shallow work is just a thing that you're adding, because you don't have nothing to do. Then you go what I mean. Then deep work is really important. Okay, then yeah, right now you're advanced. You're a guy that is advanced on productivity, level 3. Okay, right now you're not just a guy that does the work, but understand the difference between shallow and deep work. Then even if you just work for 4 hours, you're more productive than the guy that works for 10 hours, but 1 hour is deep work and 9 hours is shallow work. Okay, then right now you're advanced on productivity. Okay, then let's talk about how you can be a master on productivity. How can you get to the 4 stage, to the 4 level, to the level 4? Okay, that's really important. For you to be able to get on stage 4, level 4 on productivity, you need to start making money first. Of course, if you have some money from outside, no problem. Okay, but in general, you basically need to start making some money, for you to be able to get to the level 4, to the stage 4 of productivity. Okay, and that's the level that I'm not on it. I'm just advanced. And the reason is because I didn't start making money, and yeah, but really level like stage 4 is something that a lot of people already know. But yeah, that's how you really save time, and that's how you really can be more productive. Then let me explain how you can go to the stage 4. For you to be able to get to the level 4, stage 4, you need to outsource some parts of your work, okay? Sorry. For you to be able to do that, it's not really difficult, you know. You just basically need to go on websites and then just hide someone for do something like, I don't know, edit the videos. That's something that I want to do, but because I didn't start making money, I can't, you know. But basically, you just need to outsource some parts. Then let's say that you're a YouTuber. You know, I'm a YouTuber and I can give a good example. But deep work for a YouTuber just really exists three things. You know, and it's not even replying to comments or even making the thumbnail. Three things that are important for a YouTuber, okay? Making the script, recording the video, and editing the video. These are important tasks, you know. You don't have more nothing. You know why? Because exists videos out there. There is videos out there that have million views and don't even have a thumbnail. You can be successful on YouTube without thumbnails. But you can't be successful on YouTube without videos, without posting videos. Okay, then that's the way that you understand it. Okay, then let's say that I outsourced editing videos, you know. Then basically I just need to make scripts and record videos. And some people as well, they outsource the part of making script, and they just need to record the video. That's their deep work. And then after that, they just can do some shallow work, I don't know. They can do another thing, you know. Then outsourcing is really important, you know. And if you are outsourcing, don't be the guy that, I'm gonna outsource someone to reply to comments. First, put someone to outsource the hard part, like editing the video or making the scripts. That's better than I'm gonna outsource someone to reply to my comments. Okay, if it is someone to make thumbnails to you, good, you know. But really the most important, I think, when you are going to outsource is for the YouTubers, like editing the video, you know. It's really some part that's difficult and is important, you know. Thumbnail, it could be like something that's after, okay, you know. But editing the video or making the video is the hard part, is the part that you really should be outsourcing. Okay, then yeah, if you did that, you're on level 4, stage 4 on productivity. You're a master on productivity. You're not a beginner, an intermediate, not an advanced. You're not advanced. You're a master. You basically mastered productivity. You know, you understand about the difference between what is deep work, shallow work. You know, you can have the ability to do the work, and some things you don't even need to do anymore because you outsourced for someone else do it for you and do it better, you know. Then that's it. I hope I helped you, and I hope I helped you understand that, because I know that some people, what happens is that, for example, imagine that you are the guy that can do the work. Some people that they think that they are really super productive, they are really like, they don't have more knowledge to improve our productivity, you know. But a lot of people don't know about the advanced level. I think a lot of people already know about hiring people, but about deep work, shallow work, the difference between that, a lot of people don't know, you know. Then a lot of people that are watching this video, probably you, thought that you were productive, you know, but you probably were not. You probably were not productive as you thought, you know. Then hope I helped you to understand it, and I hope I helped you to understand how can you get to a better level. How can a beginner on productivity get to an intermediate and then advanced and then master, you know. Then I really hope that I helped you. Then that's it, brother. Bye.